bro.
Hey, tech people, it's me, leklack. It's about time someone beat on dancing in the track. Because it's Captain both PC and Mac, you have to triple on the console that even myself can have. Oh, snap. No, you're doing a great job there, Steven. Ironic clap. But there's a lot of people who want to get even. Quick you. And there is nothing you can do. Except... maybe taking a look at the lots of people who so long and hard on. It's like having kids scream at you is giving you a hard on. Or something. I really don't give a heck. I bet you don't either, as long as you get the big fat paycheck. Steven spell? No way, go to hell, easy spell. You're just a corporate suit with a pink ribbon cartel.
Well, that wasn't very nice. Was it now? No, I suppose I'll have to reply by calling you a Swedish cow. First things first, what is wrong with your face, Lexi? Did you do your makeup whilst having a seizure? E.g. epilepsy. Now listen in here, my dear, because there's one little thing I wish to make quite clear. You dissing me shall not be the sole reason why thee will never get picked by yours truly. You say, your levels are dull and lame. It makes no sense you've reached any amount of fame. So at this point, I basically run this game, and to me, you are nothing but another petty username. Which reminds me, you've already caused us quite enough trouble. What with your twisted mind, stupid. See? That's really all your little pigs ever brought, just pain and misery. Well, on second thought, I guess they did also make for quite a lovely adversary. Now, I wonder why your little teen days are over. Did someone die? What's the lack of applause? I reckon some poor guy got hold of your biological controller and pressed start. The menopause.
Your rats are even worse than the level CP. Oh, what's new this week? On the platformer? I think I'm going to be sick. And what is your username? StevenI? Sounds like a big video game console. When did you die? By the way, I already got being picked on karting. So how about instead of threatening me with not beating my level, you try taking care of that whole players getting picked on thing? Seriously, this game is now so full of bullies and trolls. Finding nice people in the community is harder than Dark Souls. Letting people down, screaming out the price down, getting rid of the option of sound, just generally being a bad way of Dark Sound. Cashing out with DLC, slowly posting every piece. Slowly patrols, crystal goals, possibly some other 3-year-olds. Not fighting for the player's option to bluff. Kind of seeming like you don't give a flying. You make it sure are guilty of all the above. My advice? Spread the love.
Of course, just go around spreading the love as you please. If anything, that's a show way to catch a disease, if you know what I mean. By taking a brief look at the history of your little big pics, I can tell you're actually quite the little dominatrix. For the first episode or two, there was someone else hosting the show with you. I believe he was named Mudluck. Well, after your time together, you got a little under the weather. Decided to leave early peace. Yes, good luck. So then you did the show alone, but that weren't your swan song. For soon enough, that douche Baghead Inc. came along. It seemed as though the two of you were having more than enough fun, but the show still ended before it ever really even begun. And after it was over, Baghead Inc. was left nothing more than an empty shell of a man. Just for that alone, you deserve one hell of a ban. No, but it's good you have frustrated little friends. Otherwise, I have no idea how to come up with anything nice to say at your upcoming memorial. Get it? Because I got killer lines, like verbal landmines. But I'm not done schooling you yet. Here's a tutorial.
Well, hello there, Sackboy. Girl? What say you? A more beautiful world? I must say, your outfit leaves much to be desired. Did you know there are literally hundreds of more valuable ones to be acquired? It really makes no sense complaining about Mr. Isbell getting paid for his time with the game, when all you really want is exactly the same. Ah, jealousy. Every online community's true name. And for such a creative one, it really is a shame. And you, mind explaining why they're still called the Donovan picks? When essentially it's not just you pulling the sticks. Anywho, enough with the bickering. The both of you just stop. It's not a very nice thing to do, and you're also both terrible at hip-hop. If you want a real OG, a dapper guy, just call me, your friendly neighborhood friend.
Now that was quite the sight. But I'm not finished yet, you pink little